Day 116, that makes two of us. In this dialogue, Megan and Alex discuss their apprehension about an upcoming math test. When Alex says, "That makes two of us," Megan asks for clarification, and Alex explains it means they share the same sentiment. They agree to study together to better understand the material. Here comes the dialogue.
I have to admit, I'm really not looking forward to this math test.
That makes two of us.
That makes two of us? Does that mean having the same feeling?
You got it. I'm just not confident with these equations.
Me neither. Complex numbers are confusing.
Have you tried any study guides or online resources?
Yes, but I still find it challenging.
Maybe we could study together? Two heads are better than one.
That's a great idea. Perhaps we can help each other understand better.
Let's meet up at the library this evening?
Perfect. I'll bring my notes and textbooks.
Looking forward to it. Hopefully, we can make sense of it all. Day 117, I can't thank you enough. In this dialogue, Samantha expresses her gratitude to Brian for sending a care package, using the phrase, "I can't thank you enough." Brian asks for clarification on the expression, and Samantha explains it's a way to express deep gratitude. They continue discussing Samantha's college experience and Brian's ongoing support. Here comes the dialogue.
I received the care package you sent. I can't thank you enough.
I'm glad it reached you. But what does "I can't thank you enough" mean?
It's a way of saying that a simple thank you doesn't fully express my gratitude.
That's good to hear. I just wanted to make sure you had everything you needed.
The snacks and books were a thoughtful touch.
How are you coping with college life?
It's been challenging but exciting. Your support really helps.
Always happy to help. Do you need anything else?
I think I'm all set for now. Your package covered a lot.
Just remember, if you ever feel overwhelmed, I'm here to talk.
Thanks, Brian. Your encouragement means a lot.
Anytime, Samantha. Keep up the great work. Day 118, been there, done that. In this dialogue, Grace expresses her concerns about a new project, and Max reassures her with the phrase, "Been there, done that," prompting Grace to ask for its meaning. Max explains the phrase and shares his experience and strategies for managing similar challenges. They discuss ways to effectively handle work-related stress. Here comes the dialogue.
I'm feeling overwhelmed with this new project at work. It seems impossible to handle.
Don't worry, Grace. Been there, done that. How did you handle it when you were in a similar situation?
What does "been there, done that" mean?
It's a phrase we use to say we have experienced the same situation before.
That's reassuring to know. What did you do to overcome it?
I broke the project down into smaller tasks and tackled them one by one.
That sounds like a practical approach.
Also, don't hesitate to ask for help if you need it.
I'm always worried about bothering others.
Trust me, people are often more willing to help than you think.
I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the advice, Max.
Anytime, Grace. Just remember, you're not alone in this. Day 119, in case of a no-show. In this dialogue, Karen and Tom are discussing the arrangements for an event. Karen uses the term "in case of a no-show" to ask about what to do if someone doesn't attend as expected. Tom asks for clarification, and Karen explains. They then devise a strategy to manage such situations by creating a standby list. Here comes the dialogue.
I'm organizing the guest list for the event. What should we do in case of a no-show?
What does "in case of a no-show" mean?
It means if someone doesn't come to the event even though they said they would.
Oh, I see. Well, we could have a standby list of guests to invite.
That's a good idea. Like a backup plan?
Exactly. We can fill the spots if the originally invited guests don't show up.
How do we decide who gets on the standby list?
We could consider people who showed interest but didn't make the initial list.
Right, and when should we notify them?
We can let them know they're on standby and contact them a day before the event if there's space.
That sounds like a solid plan. I'll start working on that list.
Great. It's always good to be prepared for any situation. Day 120. I will tell him to print or type his reports from now on. In this dialogue, Jessica explains to David the problem with Mike's handwritten project report. When she says she will tell Mike to print or type his reports from now on, David asks for clarification. Jessica explains that this means using a printer or computer for future reports. They discuss the importance of clarity and professionalism in official documents. Here comes the dialogue.
Mr. Thompson wasn't happy with the last project report submitted by Mike.
Really? What was the issue?
The handwriting was almost illegible. I will tell him to print or type his reports from now on.
What do you mean by print or type?
It means he should either use a printer or a computer to create his reports instead of handwriting them.
That makes sense. Clarity is important for official documents.
Absolutely. It's crucial for effective communication.
Has Mike been informed about Mr. Thompson's feedback?
Not yet. I plan to discuss it with him today.
I'm sure he'll understand the need for change.
Yes. I'll emphasize that it's about professionalism and readability.
Good approach. It's always better to have clear and neat reports.